Hello guys, welcome to today's stream. I hope this horrible lag will leave us because at the moment it's not great. Hi Real Phobia, hi Gabe, you guys are on early. I had so much trouble this afternoon getting my earphones connected, so I wasn't sure if tonight was gonna work because yeah, it was giving me so much drama. So I finally ordered a new Bluetooth dongle, and I'm really hoping, you know, that'll solve my problems. Because lately I've been spending, you know, every couple of 15 to 30 minutes just getting my Bluetooth earphones connected every time I want to stream, and that's not cool. So yeah, hopefully that'll, you know, resolve those issues. How have you guys been? I need to make some progress today on my mum's painting, so haven't painted since last Friday, I think? Friday or Thursday? I don't know when the last stream was, but you know, it's been a while, so time to do some art, time to make some art progress. And I'm thinking tomorrow I may do some drawing as well. So tomorrow I want to be working on this one. My, hang on, I'll show you guys up here. It's a bit easier than over there. Tomorrow I'm gonna keep working on this one. So I started, as you guys can see, I started the other spread over here, so I'm just gonna keep going so that I can, you know, do the book spread side, the one with the text, because I need to get that one done, definitely. Don't mind you, you'll be lurking while you work, you love watching me work. Oh, no worries. I hope you're having a really good work day, because I did not have a very good morning at all. I had a horrible morning. Well, not that horrible, but you know, compared to most of my mornings, lately my mornings have been really good. So today was not as good in comparison, but I'm still really happy with how the rest of my day went. But yeah, this morning I had a terrible client that I needed to do website training with, and she was really rude because, you know, she hasn't had a great experience with the company I did the training with, and so that didn't go so well. But you know, it wasn't the end of the world. We finally worked through it, so that was that. But clients can be very not fun sometimes, so very not fun. So I am hoping today I can add a little bit of highlight to her dress. My mum actually saw her and she was so happy with the folds, so I'm really hoping that I can, you know, bring out a little bit more life, just a couple more dimensions to the folds on her dress as well. And I have a lot to fix up because this paper bag needs a lot of adjustments as well. But, you know, the night is young. We can definitely make some progress. And the good thing about now is, you know, my paint has finally dried. So I can actually go over it without mixing about the paint underneath, which is really nice. That's just the thing, you know, about oil paint. I always find sometimes I get frustrated and it feels like, oh, it's getting nowhere, you know? And I look at a piece and it just feels like I'm going in circles. But with oil paint, you have to be so patient, and I keep telling myself that. I keep reminding myself that oil paintings aren't born overnight, and you really just need to, you know, keep adding over layer, over layer, over layer, because that's how they bloom. Hi Sandra, welcome, you're back. Where's Zazu at the moment? I actually added a new webcam for Zazu, so hopefully once he goes to his little area you guys can see him up close. Although he's not been too shy presenting himself on streams previously, so you know, it's not like we're lacking in seeing his presence on streams. I feel like I need to use a different brush because this one is really delicate. It's one of my best brushes and I don't want to use it on something really rough like that. Truly inspiring. Oh, thank you. I hope so. I hope I make you guys want to, you know, pick up a brush and get a drawing done. I hope I can do that. So, let me see, which other brush shall we use for today? You know what's funny? I always find that I keep going for my little brushes that have the fuzzy edges because they tend to give me the nice softened edges the more I use them, so sometimes I actually prefer them. It's always like, you know, which brush are you going to use to get the best effect because they're all different. And you become so familiar with them, you know? They're like your closest friends and you really need to get to know them in order to get the best pieces going. Or at least that's how I feel, you know. I feel like they're my friends and I don't know. The better I know them, the better I can get my work done. Or that's how I feel. I feel like I spent an eternity on this piece though. You're working on your own oil painting, but like I said a minute ago, you're having to wait until the paint dries for you to put on finishing touches, so you have to wait. Oh, the patience game, right? The patience game. Yeah, I was playing that one last week with this piece, and I can tell you, sometimes we end up just spending hours just shifting paint around and it gets nowhere because we can't when it's that wet, you know, we can't do anything. We just have to give up and get back to it later. But it's so tempting, isn't it? It's oh so tempting. I know the feeling. I have this really bad habit of smudging with my fingers, and I know I shouldn't do that, you know, it's oil paint and I shouldn't be doing that, but I just can't help myself. You love the very peaceful look in this girl's face. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's supposed to be my mum. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this one before on previous streams. But yeah, it's supposed to be my mum when she was a little kid, and she really likes guinea fowls, so I decided to do this piece for her, you know, as a reminiscent, nostalgic reminder. That's awesome, I hope so. She does like it. She actually looked at it today and she said she really likes how soft these folds look, because I showed it to her I think sometime last week, and I wasn't really happy with the folds that time because, I don't know, I just put too much of them in and it made the dress look a little bit, I don't know, just too textured, and the folds didn't feel convincing. So yeah, she actually gave me some advice and said, well, what if you just soften those folds up, you know? So I gave it a go because I always respect my mum's advice. She's actually an artist herself as well, so it's really useful for me to just quickly ask her for some, you know, some guidelines and go, hey mum, what do you think? What should I do? So I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do with her legs because there's definitely an issue with them, but I don't know. I just haven't slept on it, you know? Most of the time when I have problems that I need to resolve in my paintings and I don't want to resolve them a certain way, I sort of try to sleep over it and I think over it overnight. And hopefully by morning I have a better idea of how I want to fix it. So I'm not sure if that shadow is looking right. I think I need to push that back a bit, but I don't have more black, so I need to mix me up some more black. Be right back. Your cat knocked over your coffee? Oh no. That's not good. I want coffee right now though. I really do. Maybe I will take like a short coffee break, you know? Take a short coffee break soon. But the night is still young, so I gotta wait. Gotta pack in some more painting before I can reward myself. to be a little bit darker than that, but not as blue. I'm stuck with such a blue shade at the moment, and I don't want that much blue. So, gotta tone that blue down. Otherwise it's gonna look like the sky is meshing with her dress, and I don't want that. Hi Sketch, how are you doing? Did you stream today? I wasn't online much today, so I'm not sure. Hope you're doing well though. No, you've been trying to set up to do bigger paintings. Oh, so you're adjusting your stream? Is that what you mean? To accommodate those bigger paintings? That'll be pretty cool. Hi Vicky Vlad, how's it going? Nice to see you back. How's your week been? Or should I say weekend, since it's only just started. You've had to think too hard? What does that mean? Think too hard on how to do it? Well, stream setups can actually be a lot trickier than they seem to be. I know for me, I've definitely spent ages in this room trying to, you know, get things so that stuff isn't always in my way, and you know, in such a way where I can easily get to my art stuff, don't have to move too many things around. And because I switch from sketching over to painting as well, that ends up being a really difficult setup. So you know, if it was just getting it set up for just sketching, it would have been easy and that would have been one thing, but because I switch over, all my lighting needs to change, because, you know, lighting up a canvas and having the webcam show it properly and having you see it properly are two completely different things, and for some reason you can never get both of them to work right. So depends where you want to compromise, and I always decide to compromise on the webcam instead, because otherwise you know, my painting won't turn out right, and I don't want that. You wanted to have an easy way to show the full painting without tripping over cables. Oh yeah, totally. My room is so lined up with cables everywhere, so I totally get that. But you could try and you know, purchase the really long USB cables. I've got a couple of those, and so what I do is I sort of mount them around the side of my room, and that really helps. You're just studying mostly because your finals are just around the corner. Oh, as in finals for like your final course, or are you meaning just for this year? Because I'm guessing you're at uni. So using your phone or tablet using Wi-Fi. Oh, that works, yeah. That's actually a really nice way. That's how I've got my Zazie cam set up at the moment, which I just got working today. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ginagalia. That actually reminds me of that movie called, what's it called again? Jumango? I think it's Jumango. No, Jumanji. Your name reminds me of the movie Jumanji for some reason. You have a U-shaped mission control, so paints on the right and computer stuff on the left, but couldn't get the overview cam to be usable. Ah, right, okay. I hope the stream's still online for you guys, because my chat just disconnected and I have no idea why we do that. So let's hope nothing has gone wrong. Let us hope. Actually, I may just be right back because it does seem like something's gone wrong. So strange, my whole stream settings are fine. It's just the chat that's disconnected. Not sure why that's happened. I'll try and reconnect. Okay, I think I'll be right back and try and fix that. Well, it looks like I've got it fixed, so we'll see. Hope it's done. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, Real Smashed 677. I really appreciate that. Both of you guys, if you want to introduce yourselves, please go ahead. You know, just tell us where you're from, tell us what kind of art you like to make. I'd love to know. So the issue is to set the Wi-Fi stream to switch on and off from the computer without having to get up and do it manually all the time. Yeah, that does help, right? You have finals of your semester. You're in your third year now, so one more year to go. Ah, right, so it's a 4-year course. That's rough. I did study for like 5 years, but my final course was only 3 years, so I was lucky. So the overview camera is now high over your head using the zoom on the phone, and then you can roll your chair back and get out of the way to show a full view occasionally. That's nice. That's really helpful. Yeah, that's awesome. Having a full view definitely does, you know, switch it up a little bit as well. But you need to get the silly smart, you need to get the silly smartphone to stay focused manually so it stays focused on the canvas. Yeah, that would help. Hang on, my silly chat is not showing you guys messages at the moment. I am so sorry, but I've got no idea why it's doing that. So let me just try and close some other programs and see if that hopefully fixes things, you know? That would be great. Maybe we're having some connection issues? I don't know. I hope not. So hopefully, if I can, get this dress part done tonight, I'll be very, very happy, because that is probably the bulk of the work that I'm dreading. Getting her anatomy fixed up and all of that. So, oh good, we're back online. Let me have a look. Why can I not hear any music anymore? I'm having so many issues, guys. I'm so sorry. The chat is really not doing well for me tonight. I can't read what you guys are saying at all. I'm not sure if I'll have to maybe restart the stream. Actually, I might do that, guys. Oh, there we go. We're back online now. Chat's fixed itself, so we'll see if it lasts. If it doesn't last, then I'll... Oh no, there we go. Okay. What I'm gonna do, guys, is just quickly stop the stream and restart it and see if that fixes things for us. So I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm finally back. I'm not sure if this is gonna work because I am having so many connection problems at the moment, so not sure where that's all coming from. Um, strange night tonight. All my Bluetooth devices are disconnecting all the time, which usually happens at my house when the connection drops for some weird reason. We haven't figured that out, but um, we'll see. Hopefully it stays online for a bit, you know? Hi Robin, you're here. Welcome. How has your week been starting out? The main webcam for art isn't working. Oh my goodness, how did I not even spot that? Let me quickly see if I can get that working. Wrong one. Everything seems to be going wrong tonight. Black cat at night? Yeah. Hopefully it gets fixed. There we go. Sorry guys. You think it's gremlins, at least they give you trouble all the time? Yeah. Tonight I'm just having a horrible day. Oh my goodness. It was right from this afternoon. I couldn't even stream this afternoon, and I was hoping tonight was going to be smooth sailing, but it doesn't seem so. Neumann Art, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hope you feel at home here. Please feel free to introduce yourself. Tell us a bit about you and your art. You were asking yourself if I'm working on just a dark painting. Maybe, yes. Maybe I'm doing my midnight piece, you know? My late night art. You're like the proverbial white horse in a snowstorm. You know, my dad isn't very artsy at all, and he always jokes that he's actually a master in disguise because one of his most famous pieces is a blank white canvas, and he calls it Polar Bear in a Snowstorm. So he always likes to remind me how his polar bear in a snowstorm painting is one day gonna be super famous. So yet to see his fame take rise, you know. I'm sure his day will come though. I mean, there was the banana, so if the banana can do it, why not the polar bear in a snowstorm, right? Do I know Lynn Balin? She's a Twitcher in Adelaide. You believe or thereabouts. No, I don't know her. Can you link me to her Twitch account? Lynn Balin? Well, if you've got a link to her Twitch account, please share. I'd love to go and have a look at her stuff. So, like, the all black canvas supposed to be all paintings or history on top of each other? True. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'll give her a I'll scout out her art and give her a bit of a follow if I like her stuff, which I probably will. So I'll just pause it and so I won't, crash my whole connection all over again, because we don't want that. How do I go to her video past broadcast page? Can't see that over here. Anyways, I'll check her stuff out later. So I'll just copy and paste that and go and check her stuff out a little bit later. So thank you for sharing though. Koala King, hello, how are you? How has your day been? Gurav, or Guarav, hello and welcome. Thank you for that follow. Hi, feel free to introduce yourself if you'd like to tell us where you're from, or tell us a bit about the kind of art you like to make. I'd love to know. How's it going? It's going really well, Koala. I actually had a pretty crappy start to my day. I had to give a client some training with for their website, and it didn't go really well. They ended up complaining to me the whole time about the company not doing their stuff right, which has nothing to do with me, but I needed to listen to her vent about that. So that was fun. Sometimes she plays games, not your cup of tea, as they say. Yeah. I love games though, so I'll probably enjoy seeing that. But I do understand, if you're not much of a gamer, then that doesn't really relate for you. So that makes sense. Sometimes, so do I remember chatting in Poland at Vivi's place? Um, you mean a chatting stream? I don't know, maybe. Been great so far. Practice some more freehand drawing. Ah, right. What did you draw today? Fun times, indeed. I think I want to make a start on those birds because I'm not in the mood to tackle, the rest of her skirt tonight. So I am going to make a start on the birds, and I'm going to use my favorite brush. Well, you're from Asia and you like to make dark and fantasy and Lovecraft kind of artwork. Ah, that is cool. That's your best introduction. Well, I'm pretty sure that sounds super awesome. So you're in the right place. You're in good company because we all like kind of, gothic style stuff over here. You were kidding. Vivi's Art serves another Twitcher in Poland. Ah, I'm pretty sure I know a few Twitch people from Poland actually. Check my Instagram, man. Are you happy you stumbled over there? Oh, Neumann, thank you. I'm really glad that you like my Instagram stuff. I'm always happy when you guys on Twitch follow me on Instagram, happy to, because I actually share a lot of stories, day to day, and so if you want to keep in touch, then I love checking my DMs, so feel free to message me. If I take a while to respond sometimes, just meaning, I'm not on there, but I do get around, so. Welcome to the Gothlings. You thought that was awesome? Wait, when did I say that? You love the atmosphere in the painting. Ah, thank you. I'm so glad that you like it. It's actually a painting for my mum. So my mum really loves guinea fowl, and she grew up on a farm, so the idea is, this is her on her farm playing with her guinea fowl. You drew a Roman soldier from a side profile and a Swedish symbol called a falknut. Right, okay, that sounds cool. She's another really nice person. Oh, I know Vivi Sketch. Been to her stream a lot. We've rated her quite a lot of times, so no, I know Vivi pretty well. I'm supposed to make a birthday drawing for her this year, so yeah. Still haven't figured out what I want to do for that though, so if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. You know, if you know what kind of things Vivi would like. I need tips because her birthday's gonna come up and I need something done, so feel free to bombard me with some ideas. You drew a Roman soldier. Oh, hang on, I read that. She's another really nice person. Well, dear Gothlings, you mean on my, what I posted on Twitter, I think? Is that what you're referring to? Does she know? Yes, she does know. We both promised each other a birthday drawing or something, so she's apparently going to do one for me, and she said that she's going to draw me as Wednesday Addams or as part of the Addams family, which would be kind of fitting, you know? Could draw a sketch of her for a B-Day present. That's a good idea, that's a good idea. My pencil work on Instagram is so good. Oh, Guarav, thank you, thank you. Vivi was stretching herself out drawing a church or cathedral building. Oh my goodness! That is a huge challenge, right? That must be crazy intense. I need some more of my red. That would be hella awesome, and yeah, you saw it on Twitter. It would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see how she does a drawing of me as one of the Addams family. I'm kind of curious. May you ask whether my brushes need painting to use for other colours, and if so, how? You always struggle to clean them just by using a paper towel or something. What exactly are you meaning? As in, are you meaning how do I clean my brushes between colours? Essentially all I do is I've got some solvent over here, so I just I just rinse it in the solvent, make sure it's properly clean as much as possible really, and then I gently rub it like so on my art rug. So I've got two art rags. I love them. I actually lost one, and so I lost it during the move, and I finally found it again, and I'm so happy because it has memories, guys. Look at these memories. So many memories, and I always think of him as my little ghost, my little art ghost. I mean, look at him. He just looks like such a cute little art rag ghost, doesn't he? Creeping around my studio. That was totally unintentional, by the way. He just happened. So, but yeah, I've got another art rag. So essentially all I do is rinse it in my solvent, and I just sort of brush it out, really. She's inspiring. She's so diligent and tries so hard. She really does. She really, really does. Yeah, she's like absolutely relentless, and also very, very encouraging. She's always telling everybody in the community, you know, to do their best, to push themselves and everything. So she'll go far. She already has. Did I go to art school to draw and paint this well? Oh, thanks. I'm glad you think I'm drawing well. Sometimes I don't know, some days I have days where I feel like my art's going nowhere, but Well, I did go to art school. Personally, I don't feel like I learned a lot at art school. Um, the main things we learned was how to spot mistakes in your drawings, um, and just basic practice over and over. So most of what I think I learned was outside of art school. At art school, the main useful things we learned was how to run your own art business, how to work with clients, how to be professional, how to curate a portfolio. Um, but yeah, essentially, I feel like the practice you get from drawing is way more helpful than anything you'll ever get from art school. Like if you go to art school to try and become a good artist, I would say don't bother. You're not really going to get much out of that. At least not the kind of art school I went to. It was much more focused on as a university degree, and much more focused on trying to establish yourself as a working artist as a business, and not so much on you know how to become an artist. So most of my course, it was a 3-year course I did. 2 years of that was purely on graphic design. We didn't do any art, and I only got to do art for the final year and a half. So most of it was just professional skills. I think you can actually study something like fine art, which will give you a lot more focus on, doing paintings like these. Um, I haven't done that myself, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, what that's like. Um, but I think those are, the more focused art classes that you'll get at uni. Whereas mine was more illustration and graphic design focused, so a little bit different. But it did cover things, so if that answers your question, I hope that was helpful. Looks like your shirt. Hang on. Oh wait, my art rag looks like your shirt. Well, then you've got a pretty cool shirt, because I would definitely wear this any day. Just squeeze your brushes in a tissue to get most of the paint off, and then just carry on. Yeah, exactly, Sketch. I don't think you need to worry about getting them, pristine. As long as you notice that the colours don't get muddied, and oil paint tends to be really good with that, so you shouldn't have any issues. But yeah, as long as your colours don't get muddied, then you'll be fairly okay. Oh, hi, other halfling. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome. You are very welcome to introduce yourself as well if you'd like to. Oh, you already have. You're a digital artist with a focus in surrealism, and you have always loved pop surrealism. Ah, well then you're in just the right place, because that is what my art is all about, That's kind of the way you do it too, but squeezing out oil colours is kind of hard. You're looking for some liquid there, but with no smells if possible. Good thing the way you do it is get pre-mixed colours this way. You use small bottle with 1/3 refined linseed oil and 2/3 gum turpentine. The nice smelling stuff made from pine trees. I love that smell. That answered your next 3 questions. Oh good, oh good. Thanks, Koala. I'm so happy to hear that then. But thanks for the info about art school. Are you considering it, or have you done it? But only to wet the brush, not to rinse it, so the medium stays reasonably clean. If you're going from white to black, for example, you use 2 different brushes. Yeah, exactly. I tend to not try to mix those when they're wet, so I'll usually have, another one for the lighter colours as well. Just saves you from worrying about it getting muddied. I'm ridiculously talented, but you're sure I already know that. Honestly, other halfling, I don't know. Some days, I don't know. Some days, I literally told my boyfriend this weekend, you know, my art feels boring and I need to get something more from it. I need to, you know, push a new concept out or something. And I have those days. They're not, you know, it's not me being terribly down on myself all the time. Some days I'm just, you know, trying to get to a new level, and I think, you know, it's part of pushing yourself. So I don't always feel that way. I don't always feel so confident about my work, but I am definitely quite happy with where this piece is heading. So that's good. Same, but even from green to red is complicated. Squeeze, dampen, then load with a new colour. You haven't done art school, but your friends have. You practiced art and visual casual design back in high school. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, any kind of art course will give you a general idea of what it's like, right? So, and I'm sure your friends have plenty of information to share with you as well, considering they've done it. So, what was their experiences like? Were they happy they did it? I totally love how shiny linseed oil makes my paintings. It's so beautiful. You love the skin tones. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll show you a couple of my other ones, because she actually has really fresh skin tones. Most of my others have different kind of skin tones, so I'll show you some of my other paintings. They're close to being done. Like literally, I could spend probably another 20 minutes on this one. This is another painting of mine called the Arachnid's Choreography, and I need to add some webbing from other fairy floss to the spider over here, but other than that, she's pretty much done. So yeah, I'll probably add a couple of more details to the spider web. I'll show you up close. So we've got some spider web over there, little spidey friend, and as you can see, her skin tone is so different. You know, I like playing around with different kind of skin tones. So yeah, she's almost done. Probably gonna finish her up this week, I'd say. And I'll show you my first acrylic painting. This one here is Welcome to Earth. It's my first ever acrylic painting. I actually moved to this one right after I started my mum's painting to try and practice clouds, because I didn't want to mess it up on my mum's piece. So I practiced clouds on this one, and once I felt confident, I switched back over to my mum's painting. But yeah, I think I figured out while doing this one that I really wanted to move and make the switch to oil, but it was really expensive and I wasn't sure if I was going to like the plunge, but I did, and I'm really happy. So there's that. And I'll show you my last little one that I started last year, which is Freaky Friends, and it's really small. It's about the size of my hand, as you can see. Not very big, but yeah, I love this one. I'll show you up close what it looks like. Basically, she's hanging out with the Grim Reaper and Pumpkin Reaper over here. So yeah, this one's oil as well. So you know, the only one that wasn't oil over there was the alien one, but all the rest of these are done in oil. They enjoyed it. They had art as a hobby, so they did the course more of a personal interest rather than looking for a job out of it. Ah, okay. That's so cool. Have I ever been featured in Beautiful Bazaar or anything? My art has that vibe. I actually love their stuff, and I'm definitely an avid follower of their Instagram page. I did enter my work into the magazine 1 year, but it didn't get featured. So that was the one I entered was this one over here was my alien. So yeah, but that's okay. I mostly just entered for fun, you know. And if I got in and got featured, that would have been a bonus, but there's always another year. Oils are king, they really are, aren't they? Really great rendering skills. Thank you, Halfling. And thank you for joining Discord. I really appreciate that. I always love having more of you guys on Discord to chat with, and especially to talk about art and all things pop surrealist, because I don't get to talk about that with my family, you know. They are definitely very foreign to that world. You're in love with oils, can't go back to your old acquaintances anymore. Yeah, exactly. Once I found oils, yeah, I totally just stuck with it. I couldn't go back to acrylics at all because, you know, the blending is just amazing. The stream just went full Tim Burton. You love it? Oh, I'm such a Tim Burton fan. Totally. For some quick daily practice, you actually enjoy watercolors, even though oils are more fun to work with, but all the preparation and cleaning. Yeah, that's true. I do use my watercolors, you know, as a combination to my oil paintings, because you know oils are very much a month-to-month project and not something you can just smash out in a day, you know. When I paint and draw, do I picture the images off the top of my head, or do I need an actual image for inspiration? Honestly, I never use images for inspiration. I always, literally, I have like these moments during my day where I'll just have a thought and I'll be like, oh, I want to try and, you know, draw this thing. So, you know, for my, I think it was my cotton candy spider girl. So I'll show you again which one I'm talking about. This one. So for her, I literally just had, you know, this moment in my day where I was thinking, oh, I want to draw a spider and have her turning in circles and using his spinning web as fairy floss. So, yeah, I just noted down that idea. I've got so many different notes on my iPad that I just keep. You know, if I've got an idea, I'll either just put it down in my sketchbook if I have a few moments, but if I don't, I just take a note of that idea and I put it straight in my phone or I put it straight in my iPad. And the next time I draw, especially when I have art block, I find that that's really useful, you know, because sometimes when you have art block, it can be because you have a lack of inspiration, and so I find that having that list of notes can really push me, you know, and can really help me get back into it. So yeah, I like referring back to those when I'm sort of stuck for an idea. And so yeah, I'm never lacking because I have so many ideas that I just can't even get to. But what I do use images for is references. So, you know, if I've got a concept that I want to, you know, put to paper, at times I know the kind of angle I want it to look like, but it's a really challenging angle and I want to make sure that it's accurate, then I'll always use a reference for sure. You used to love pencil, but then got tempted by charcoal, then moved to oil. It was hard at first till you got the hang of it. Really? Did you ever use acrylics, or did you move from graphite to straight to oil? You read that Salvador Dali used to keep an easel at the edge of his bed to leap up and work out his fantasies. Oh, maybe I need to do that. Maybe I can like sleep paint like the superhero guy in Heroes. What was his name again? Forgot. Can't remember now, but you're going to lurk for now. You'll introduce yourself in Discord later on for sure, but just know I have a new fan. Oh, other halfling, I'm so happy. Thank you, I'm honored. Really glad to have someone following me who's so informed as well. You dumped... Oh, other halfling, you'll have to let me know when you do introduce yourself on Discord. Let me know your favorite Pop Surrealist artist. I'd love to know. You dumped acrylics as soon as they betrayed you. How did they betray you? The next level sketchbook, you guess. They wickedly changed your flesh tones when drying. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I hate that. I so hate that. My acrylic ones did too. I think it's time to refine the tops of their little horns and their beaks, so I'm gonna try and mix up some more light brown and yellow. Yeah, I think, so the main thing that I was struggling with acrylics, and the reason I switched over was because I wanted to get really smooth flat areas for my mum's paintings. So when I was doing the sky area up here, it literally, you know, I would be mixing paint and doing this half, and then by the time I was doing this half, this section had already dried and had already darkened up as well. So, you know, it was impossible to get it all smooth and nicely blended. So luckily you can actually paint over acrylic with oil. You can't paint over oil with acrylics, but you can paint over acrylics with oil. So I was definitely in luck, and I'm really happy that that was the case. Otherwise, yeah, it would have been a ton of work to get through this painting, because much easier for me to get through it now that I'm using oils. Some people do awesome paintings with acrylic, but for you, the color change and drying was unforgivable. Exactly, yeah, there's definitely a lot of people who are really good at acrylics. There's actually one artist I follow on Instagram, and he's insane. I can try and find him and link him in Discord. If you want to remind me, go ahead. I'm sure I'll be able to find him, because I follow him on YouTube as well, because he shares his process videos over there, which is really awesome. But yeah, really, it's like he's one of the few people I know that does very elaborate paintings in acrylics. The art channel is one of the best channels on Twitch, not an opinion, just a fact. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely my favorite category to follow, so I don't know about other people, but obviously, you know, I'm an artist, so I suppose I'm a little bit biased. think I need a little bit more linseed oil over there. It's just not mixing smoothly. You can work in any style you like in oils, like watercolor. You can paint fast or slow, but with oils the best thing is the slow drying. It allows fine tuning and easy changes, yet can't be overpainted the next day if you want. Yeah, I think the only thing to keep in mind when you're working with oils is you have to be patient. So yeah, you can still do exactly the same thing you can do with acrylics, you just have to be more patient. You can paint on, look at it, and then wipe it off if you want. Exactly, I love that. I use my little erasers so many times with my oils, so totally get what you mean there. Cool 3D world art is hilarious. It's the definition of creativity. Ooh, yeah, you're welcome to share a link in Discord, and then I can check them out later. I'd love to. So I'm just trying to add all their little horns over here at the moment, you know. They have such funny, odd-looking little horns. Very interesting. Only annoying thing with the long process of oil drying is the feature of dust collection. Oh my goodness, I totally know what you mean. Oh, I hate that. There are so many times when I get to my painting and then there's these small little flecks of dust on them and you can't get them off. It's a traditional version of Control-Z, the wipe out with a rag in oil painting. Exactly. That can be fixed with the final varnish. Yeah, that's true though. A lot of that you won't see because of that final varnish. But yeah, it's still like, I don't know. You still get little dust, like specks, and they create ridges, so yeah. I do know what you mean. Well, varnish painting of your sister came out with some dust on her forehead forever now. Oh no, oh no. Your dusty sister. Poor sister. Now, I don't think I'm gonna actually be able to touch this tonight because that's all wet, so I'll do my best and only add a little bit of it because I don't want to be smudging, you know, but if I can just get some of that shading done, then I don't have to wait even longer. There we go. Hopefully now tomorrow I can add more detail. We'll see. I do also need to go over the sky area because there is some residual, I don't know if you guys can notice that, some residual feathers that I wanted there, but my mum didn't like it and I just felt like it didn't quite fit in the painting, so I'm gonna remove those. It's one thing that maybe every artist has to deal with, how to fix problems. You feel it's more important to be brave and risk destroying your work to fix any issues that comes up, like finger marks, brush hairs, bugs, rips, dull spots, etc. Yeah, totally. One of my really awesome, very special lecturers actually taught me at uni, and she taught me fine art for a while. I only had, I think, one semester's classes with her, which is really sad because I really, really loved her classes. But she always told me that if you aren't confident enough that you can recreate a piece, then you haven't actually created that piece, because then the art rules you and not the other way around. And so she always taught me that if I'm not confident that I can recreate something, then I should essentially just delete the whole piece and redo it. And it made me, that always stuck with me, and I feel like it's made me a lot better artist because it meant that so many times I've redone things and repeated those things as practice, and I don't know, redoing things a couple of times definitely does ingrain it in your head a lot more than only doing it once, and it gives you a lot more confidence that, you know, if you've done it once and you've done it twice, then you are much more able to take risks later on as well. So for some reason this brush is extremely dry, so see if I can clean it out a little bit. Maybe I'll need to soak. You love the word fine art. It's a good description. Well, I think that's actually the technical term for it. Yeah, your favorite thought is that the next one will be the best one. Exactly. You never know. Artists, every piece of an artist is like a stepping stone to the next piece. So. And sometimes I only like my paintings for a few days after I finish them. Like, I'm never happy with them right up until I finish them. Then I may be happy with them for like a day or so, and then I'm not happy with them again, because I start seeing all the mistakes in them, things I could have done better. But on occasion, I'm lucky enough to like a painting for a couple of months or something, and that makes me really happy. But I'm also really happy when I can see that I'm not pleased with the painting anymore, because it shows me that I've, you know, essentially learned something new, that I've progressed to a new level. So cool, that's the right color. Now I just need the right darkness as well. Use what you learn on this one and apply it to the next. It's a journey, exactly. And I've definitely learned so much, you know, from each piece, that I can totally see that being the case. So that's still a little bit on the, you know, dark side. I think I may need some cobalt blue for that, because I think that's what I used before. We'll see. I think that's a little too purple, so try some cobalt blue instead. My hands are getting so messy. But that's what I love about traditional paint. Hopefully this is a little bit darker. So it looks like it's getting there, but it's not quite there. perfection is out there somewhere, but the fun is in the journey. Like a Pacific Island cruise, it's not only about the destination, it's having experiences along the way. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, you're totally right there, Sketch. And I think, we'd be bored with art if it wasn't challenging. I like that it's challenging. I like that it's hard. Otherwise, if you could just create a magical piece every time, eventually it wouldn't be fun, It would be like generating something with your phone or, that's not fun at all. So, still not quite getting the right color. I'm wondering if I added purple to that originally, because every time I mix paint, it's not seeming to be the right color. Now I'm getting to the greener side. Maybe I had some purple in there previously. I don't know if you guys can really see the color differences on there very well, because sometimes it's not the greatest at showing up the colors on stream. I'm going to try and add a touch of purple because I think that's just what it needs. Gotta go now, but you're so happy you found me here on Twitch, and thanks for the chat and tips, Sketch. See you soon, creative people. You too, Neumann. It was lovely to have a chat with you and meet you, and essentially, yeah, happy to see you again. Hope that will be sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, I do need to go to bed in half an hour or so, guys. But I'm doing a very long stream tomorrow, so I will see all of you guys tomorrow a lot more. I just do need to have an early night because otherwise I won't get through my day tomorrow. So with oil, it's a very tactile experience, stroking a nice brush over the canvas, feeling and smelling the paint, getting a buzz occasionally when something just looks shiny, then the frustration when it doesn't. Exactly. Totally. No, I get what you mean. Well, now I have my purple added over there, so we'll see. We will see what happens once I start mixing it in better. Oh, whoa! We've got a raid! Who's raiding us? Oh my goodness. What is that, Chloe? Wait, who's raiding us? Oh, Chloe's raiding us. Oh my gosh, Chloe, hi! Wow, thank you! I've not been to your channel since you moved a lot. I don't know, just maybe different time zones. Hi Charles, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid, Chloe. I really appreciate that. What were you working on? Thank you so much. Please do share, Chloe. I'd love to see. You always make such amazing paintings. My favorite one by you is that watercolor piece that you did. It was so daunting. I remember watching you do that and going, I don't know how this girl is doing this on the live stream, because my heart would just race like crazy. Oh, thank you so much for the follows, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Chloe, do share. Show us, send me a link, and yeah, drop a link to your Instagram. I don't think we've got any mods on at the moment, so I'll do a shout out for you. Guys, if you want to follow someone who's really incredible at pretty much every kind of art style out there, go ahead and have a look at Chloe's work. She also does some more eccentric kind of artwork as well. She does like darker art as well, so a couple of you guys on my stream are very much into that. So if you like my stuff, you'll probably feel very much at home on Chloe's stream as well. My artwork is looking great. Look forward to seeing my geese. Oh, these are actually guinea fowl. They're not geese, but thank you. Dark arts, exactly. Oh, we've got an Instagram. I already follow you on Instagram, Chloe, but thank you for dropping that link. Let me quickly share that with everybody. Share the wonderful world of Chloe. Let me see, is my desktop able to be shared? Hopefully this works, guys. Sometimes this lags like crazy. We'll have a look. I'll see if I can get the browser working at the moment. It's just being a little bit strange. Give me one moment, guys. There we go. There we go, guys. You can see Chloe's beautiful art. Have a look, guys. If you're not already following Chloe, click the follow button over here. You can see Chloe's username. I'll show you some of this is my favorite piece by Chloe, guys. Have a look. This is watercolor and the little moon on this piece actually shines. It's been done in like foil and stuff, so it's gorgeous. But yeah, this is a huge piece. It's about like, am I right, Chloe? Is it A3 size? I think I remember it being A3 size. But yeah, it's huge, guys, and she had to lay out the whole background in a wash, and that dries like crazy fast. So for her to be able to have done that and, you know, add all these details in that time frame, that's some crazy skill, guys. And yeah, just like she had to think through the whole composition. That's stunning. I love this piece. This is literally my favorite piece by her and forever will be, probably. Yeah, a bit bigger than A3. Okay. And you did that on the Hanamila, I remember, because I asked you on that stream what kind of watercolor paper you were using. But yeah, I haven't tried that myself. Washes are awesome. They really are, aren't they? Yeah. But yeah, she does some other very gory artwork. Look at this. Some crazy cool creature, guys. Also done in gouache. I hate gouache, Chloe. I don't know how you work with it. I don't like it at all. This is another cool piece. Also done in the wash. Really cool, guys. Oh, this is my other favorite piece by her. I mean, look at that. That is stunning. Look at the lighting on it, the complexity in the background, the composition. You know, you've got the foreground layer, the middle ground, the background, the colors. I don't know. This is a gorgeous piece, guys. Love her work. So amazing. She also does some more peaceful stuff, like background scenes. Beautiful lions. I love her work. Cute little bird. So cute. Aww. Other pics of your kitties over here. Oh, there's a kitty pic. So guys, they're big mascots of the stream. Look at them. So cute. There's no Luna. Where is Luna? We're missing Luna. Trying to find a pic of Luna. Well, if you guys want to see both her kitties, I'm sure they'll present themselves on her stream. As you can see, her work is crazy beautiful, guys. Crazy beautiful. You can never lack for inspiration if you visit her channel. Oh, hi Charles, you're here? Yes, I hate gouache, Chloe. I can't stand gouache. It's horrible. It is so horrible. Luna is not there, sadly. Why aren't you posting Luna on Instagram? Oh no! Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Charles, have you just raided Chloe, or what are you doing up so late? Were you streaming till now as well? So guys, I'll show you a bit of my oil paintings. Currently, this is a piece I'm working on for my mum. So this is actually for a birthday present for my mum. So it's based on her childhood. You know, she actually loves guinea fowl and she grew up on a farm. So I wanted to do a little bit of an inspirational piece for her to remind her of her childhood. And yeah, I really am enjoying doing all these little spots on these guys. Apparently people have been giving them genders and names, so I lost track. I don't know. I'm not the one keeping track though, so Luna's not as cooperative as Tut. She's a diva. Oh, really? No, you chill in Chloe's stream. It's therapeutic. It really is, right up until the moment when Chloe yells in the mic, and then if you're lurking, you just hear this big waft of Chloe voice, and it's just too much. It happened to me a couple of times and it just jerked me from my seat when I was working, and I was just, what the heck is going on? Yeah, it's a wake-up call. She likes to do that, right, Chloe? You like to do that. Yeah, Chloe is one who likes to keep you on your toes. So this is another painting of mine that I call the Arachnid's Choreography, and yeah, it's basically she has some fairy floss, she's dancing around in circles, and he's gonna have his spider web wrapped around her, so you know, while she spins, she's creating this fairy floss, and you can see I've added some spider web between the bars over here and down the bottom. So this is almost done, very close to being done, but yeah, I'm just letting it rest for a couple of days, and then hopefully, you know, I will feel like it's sufficiently there. Yeah, your favorite has been Abandoned Place, and you love the windmill too. Wait, what are you talking about? Such cute, beautiful painting or drawing. Thank you, Anna. Amazing work. Thank you, Chloe. I'm so glad. What a compliment coming from you. You're so good, and having you raid me and, you know, come and look at my work is such an honor, truly. I'll show you my very first oil painting, sorry, acrylic painting that I did. This one is the practice run I did to try and get clouds done. So I started off doing my mum's clouds, and then I wanted some more practice with them. So I stopped working on my mum's one and started working on this one as a practice run, but it kind of got carried away and went a little bit crazy. So, you know, it became a whole full-on scene, and yeah, I spent a long time on that one. So this one has been done in acrylics as well. So the background for this one was done in acrylics, but the top of this one is now done in oils. So yeah, this one I think finished in 2019, I'm pretty sure. So we've got the little alien plushie down the bottom, little birdie friend over here, Hedgie over here. So yeah, she's just come to Earth and she's making some new friends. The colours on this one, oh, you like the greens and purples? What is your favourite colour, Chloe? Or should I guess black? Chloe's paintings Abandoned Place too, and the windmill. Ah, right, I don't know them by name though. My spider painting is wonderful. Oh, thank you, thank you. Where are you? Chloe raided? What's happening? Yeah, Chloe raided me. I'm so lucky, guys. I'm so lucky. This is my other oil painting that I did just briefly for Halloween. Didn't finish it for Halloween because I had to have surgery and do all of Halloween and try to keep up with that. So that was a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, eventually I got this one finished, and I'm very happy with how it turned out because I actually did the whole thing in black and white, and then I switched over and did the color in glazing medium, and it ended up being a really quick way to do a painting, so I may do that technique again because it saves me a lot of time. But yeah, I've called this one Freaky Friends, and probably want to get a print up of that one sometime soon. Well, you do like black, but mossy greens are your fave. Oh, really? Mossy green is such a good color, I do agree. Do you have a bit of a theme in your house? Like with your interior decoration? Well, in that case, hi Neka. Hello, Sheolith. Where are you from? Good morning, Neka. And chat. Hello, Cyberdust. Welcome. You hope I'm doing good now? I totally am. I totally am. Had a crappy start of my day because I had to do a client meeting and the client was very upset with how the company had treated them, but I was only doing training for them. So don't shoot the messenger, right? But they didn't want to hear it, so luckily I get to release a little bit painting tonight, so there's that. And filled with beans. Abandoned Place 2 is the tattered hallway. Ah, got it, got it. It's very Halloweeny. Yeah, Chloe's artwork. Well, I know she went through a bit of a burst of Halloweeny art, and that was much to my pleasure because I really dig Halloweeny art. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but every October there's this artist called Mab Graves, and she hosts a Drawloween contest for everybody. And so everybody can take part and create drawings based on her prompts. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I always take part because I like the prompts a lot, and I just like, you know, seeing everybody else's work. So yeah, it's good to push yourself and do some really creative prompts. I think this brush is gonna need some actual proper cleaning because I can't seem to get it clean at all. I am such a terrible brush cleaner. The video keeps on loading, pity. Oh no. Yeah, try reloading the page. You have to switch between audio only and on 60p. There are ghost bunnies here. There definitely are, Sheolith. There are actually ghost bunnies in my shop as well. So I have a ghost bunny t-shirt design that I made, and sometimes I wear it. So mostly during winter because it's kind of warm. You just moved and the place you're renting is pretty beige in colour. Not your favourite. You prefer neutral greys, black and white in your living space. Right, okay. That does make sense. You're very much a clean wall kind of person, aren't you? Like, I was really surprised when I went to your stream and you said that you don't like to hang paintings on your walls. I thought that was pretty odd for an artist, but you know, it does make sense. Getting bored of it and all. I'll make sure to never send you a painting, but send you plants. Always send you plants. Did I make the beautiful typography for my Twitch channels page, Neka? I did design the, you know, the logo thing and such. So, you know, made it look gold and everything. But the fonts, I didn't design those, so... Yeah, clean walls, nothing on there. Not even pictures of Luna. What's your golden kitty's name again? I always forget. Luna and who? You don't either? Your walls are barren? Really? Is it just because you're too lazy to put stuff up? I definitely have other artists' work up, and I've got a few of mine up too, but I do get bored of seeing mine up because I start seeing the problems in them. Oh, Luna and Tart? Okay. Cool. Let us see if I can tone down the purple I've got up here. I need more white. The artwork is awesome, nice fonts, very classy look. Thank you, thank you. Well, I do work as a graphic designer in my part-time day job, so that does help me get things like that done, you know? Having all the resources for that, much easier. Well, it's still too purple. I still don't know how I got that color, but hopefully by mixing every single kind of color with it, we will get there, right? We might actually get there. Because I'm trying to cover up that, you know, the feathers that I had underneath. My mum didn't feel like they really fit into the piece for her, and I just didn't want to bother, you know. For me, they didn't fit either, so Pop Surreal happens to be your favorite style. Oh, really? Well, that's pretty awesome. I always like meeting more people who like the Pop Surrealist style, who understand what it's about. I feel like very few people actually get that, you know? Some people think that you just gotta basically copy what Mark Ryden does and draw meat and, you know, little kids, and then your work will count as Pop Surrealist, but they don't get the point. They're really missing the point. It's not just about gory stuff, you know, it's about concepts and art that makes you think and everything, so. Thank you for the follow, Amelia, Addicted, and Oswald. If you guys would like to, you know, introduce yourselves, tell us a bit about yourself and where you're from, tell us about your art, I'd love that. Well, it's kind of getting there, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, it helps to know about surrealism in general, in your opinion. My art is amazing. Oh, Goose, thank you. Alright, you will get going now. Have a wonderful rest of my stream. Again, beautiful work I got. Oh, Chloe, thank you. And honestly, it means the world to me that you're rating and actually coming and, you know, stopping by and checking out my work. I'm a big admirer of your art streams and have been for some time, so yeah, definitely always gonna pop by your streams, and I'm really honored that you've you know, checked out my artwork, so thank you very much for sending your family my way. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Don't know, I don't remember if that was grey. Sorry, if that was black or if that was violet. Thank you for the follow, Alex. Really appreciate that. Chloe does art, 21 really popping off. Totally, Chloe is an amazing artist. I do think I need some more black, but I don't remember where I mixed up my black, because I just need to tone that down a little bit. I'm really sad that I missed the stream where Chloe dressed up Luna and Tut. I really loved that. I saw the pics, but I never really got to watch the stream, so if there ever was a stream about that. I did see the one where she was cutting the bat wings, but I don't have a patron yet. I think I've only got one patron at the moment, Goose. And so I send postcards out to her every month. But yeah, I think I've only got the one patron. But yeah, monthly postcards if you would like some. Otherwise, if you just like to choose which kind of, you know, prints you'd like, you can order some from my store as well. They're much more high quality because I'm really pedantic about my art prints. So I have my own printer at home, and I always make sure that I you know, get the right ink and get the right paper set up before I do an art print, and I literally spend around 30 minutes just doing one print. So, you know, I'm kind of very happy with the printer I've got, so. Also, really good quality paper matters so much with printers as well, so. I tried so many local printers, and no matter what I did, I always ended up yelling at them because my print would end up streaky, or it would end up, you know, crooked or something, and I just wasn't happy with that, you know? So I finally decided, well, if I buy my own printer, then there's only myself to yell at, you know? Thank you for following, Mayurika. Really appreciate that. Please feel free to introduce yourself or tell us a bit about, you know, you and your art, or the kind of art you like to make. Well, luckily, we have finally covered the underlaying feather, sorry. But I'm getting to the point now where it's too dark, so. Yeah, you're thinking of trying the Winsor & Newton bleed-proof paper for your printer. That should be pretty good. What kind of printer have you got? Is it laser or is it inkjet? Mine's an inkjet and I'm very happy with it, so. Inkjet, never cared for laser. Yeah, same. I do like, you know, when you're doing design projects, laser is really good for that because you get that beautiful shine. So I did one of my prints on laser at a company, and I did another one on my own printer as an inkjet print. And in some ways I really did like how that one turned out on the laser because it was a mermaid and she ended up having beautiful shine on her scales. So on some prints it really does add to it, but for most of my work, because my work's really traditional, yeah, I just don't find that it's really helpful at all. Hi Ilfa, welcome, and welcome, thank you for the follow, Wasted Nut. Please feel free to introduce yourselves. So I'm just trying to blend that in as much as possible. My lighting at the moment is shocking here, so because I set it up earlier today when it was still nice and sunny, and now it's not so nice and sunny anymore and I can't see much, so that's a bit of a problem, right? But I have actually ordered myself some proper lighting, so that should be coming in the mail tomorrow. At least some of that. So we'll see. Hopefully that will solve a lot of my problems because playing around with lighting is no fun at all. I think I'm going to end up with all different kinds of colours on this thing by the end of it. You know, we will find out. Let me add some more blue, since pigments can only reflect the light that falls on them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you do need a lot of good light when you're making art, that's for sure. Maybe by adding just a little bit of that back in. That could solve my problem, we'll see. In different lighting, different colors. Yeah, that is so true. It can be a trap, exactly. I mean, I work on them during the day and then I work on them during the night, and by morning, sometimes I realize, oh no, the colors are all wrong again, and I have to go over it and it's stuffed up and I don't know what to do. But you just start over and you keep going, because what else can you do? Yeah, I don't think adding phthalo blue was a good idea. I think I should have stuck with cobalt and my ultramarine, but that's okay. I'll fix it. I'll fix it up. This is what I love so much about oils is, you know, you can just keep going and going over and over. If you make a mistake, it's so forgiving for that. You love marionettes too? Hang on, my Siri has just gone off. You love marionettes too. This vampire's marionette painting is grand. Oh really? You like that one? Which one is your favorite from my Joloween series? I'm curious. Anything done outside usually looks great inside, but sometimes bad surprises when taking last night's artwork into the sun. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's scary. That's definitely scary. That's why I really wanted to get better lighting in this room, but I've already got actually really incredible lighting. But for painting, and especially when you're recording on a stream, it's so much more challenging getting that set up because the webcams don't like having things overexposed. But when you're working on it, you need it as bright as possible. So it's really about that balance. And then you've got the issue of some lights being really, you know, blue and other lights being really yellow. And so it's definitely always a challenge getting it all right, but just part of the challenge, right? I think that's better. That's definitely getting there. But I need to go darker for sure. Thank you for the follow, Koala Ranger Fox and Calefon. Welcome. If you're tired, sometimes best to step back, think about a good night's sleep, then tomorrow is another day. Exactly, yeah, that's totally true. Don't push yourself when it's late because you'll regret it the next day. I've done that so many times. But luckily with oils, you can just, you know, paint over it, so it's not the end of the world. Just gonna cost you time, which in the art world, it actually is a very valuable commodity, right? But not the end of the world. That's the point. You're back? Oh, welcome back, Charles. So what are you doing up this late? What time is it around yours at the moment? Shouldn't it be some crazy hours? Usually you're streaming. So I kind of want to add a little bit of light up the top over her head because I want it to look like a, not a halo, but like the sun is sort of shining from the top onto her face, which is why I'm trying to lighten up this area over here. Hopefully that makes sense. Should do, once I have it all painted in and, you know, clear as to what it is. But I'm definitely happy that I removed the feather because it just wasn't making me happy, it wasn't part of the composition in a good way. So sometimes you start out with a piece and it just works from the get-go, and other times I find that I keep adjusting it and adjusting it, and I feel like I'm the only one who does it sometimes, but then I watch other artists stream their work and see how much they start over and, you know, delete pieces, and then I feel like, well, it's not just me, you know? It's definitely not just me. You don't want to look at the clock? Why, what hour is it there at the moment? Whereabouts are you from again, Charles? Like what state of the US? He did some trees the other night, deliberately painted the mid-tones first. In the morning they all turned to dark tones, duh. Oh no, oh no. Was that in oils though? In some cases you're sure that titanium white darkens when curing. Oh really? I haven't noticed that. I really haven't. Either it's that it cures darker, or possibly when you set it down in bad lighting, you think it's brighter than it really is. I don't know. That's definitely looking a lot better than before. I'm very happy with that. Much smoother. Might do some actual strands of light later, but at the moment I'm not going to mess around with that because the paint's still too wet. So we'll try and do that later. I wonder if it might be a good idea to add some more dark to my little bird over there. So I'll mix up some more black. You are gonna do some tests. Do tell me what the results are. I'd love to know. Love to know. It'd be very interesting if it's true, because it shouldn't be, you know, but I won't count on it that it can't happen. You're having some trouble with locating the rest of the series. Rest of the series? What do you mean? What series? Oh, you mean the Drawloween ones? If you go to my Instagram page, I'll send a link to my social accounts. So yeah, if you go to my Instagram page and scroll down, you'll see which ones were tagged with Drawloween in them. And yeah, then you can have a look at the ones I did for Drawloween. So I just feel like this little one over here needs some more detailing added to him. It's not quite standing out enough against that dark sky, so I'll push him out a little bit more. But I had some more blue mixed with him, I'm pretty sure. Probably was cobalt. When I worked on them, I'm pretty sure I only had cobalt. Oh, thank you for the follow, Captain Jungle, and welcome! Hello, Cody! Welcome back! Glad to see you on here as well. You painted a tiny flagpole over a light blue sky, then smudged it, so patched the area of dry sky with fresh paint. In the morning, it was a darker patch. Oh no, Sketch. That is a nightmare. I'm so glad that I haven't experienced something like that. But it does make you a better artist, you know, starting over and everything. So I'm sure you found a way around it. You're really good like that. You ended up repainting the whole sky to fix it? Oh my goodness. Why? Was it that bad? Oh no. That's horrible. But you know, if you're not happy with something, it's best to start over rather than have it reach, you know, only halfway the level that you want. That's for sure. I think I've got a speck over there. Always trying to watch out for dust specks on my artwork as well. How's the start of your week been, Cody? Yeah, that's definitely helping it stand out against that background, that's for sure. It wasn't as difficult as my sky would be. You like to paint the sky first normally, then work over it when dry. So each thing is overpainting the sky, not trying to bring the sky up to the edges of things. Honestly, that's normally what I do as well because it's a lot easier. But yeah, with this one, a lot of things went wrong, so I switched over from acrylics, and that's why I'm kind of going over certain areas as well. Normally I don't do that, but I'm really glad that I switched to acrylics with this one because it's getting a lot easier to work with it than it was before. That's for sure. Gonna be a great week, knocking out a couple commissions, and you're getting a new president. Oh, this week, is that happening this week? Dark to light, light to dark, glazing, scumbling, playing with the edges. Oh my goodness. Those oil painting feels, right, Sketch? Totally with you on that. Us oil painters gotta stick together and relate in those dark times, right? What commissions are you working on? Are they fun ones? Like, kind of relating to your style, I'm hoping? Alex, welcome back! Nice to see you again. Long time no see indeed. I'm doing really well. I had a really crappy start to my day, but still a really good day. I was really happy. So what happened was I had a really terrible client meeting this morning. I had to do website training for a client, and yeah, the client was very unhappy about how the company was handling things, which had nothing to do with me. So I was just like, don't shoot the messenger, I'm just here to give you training. But they wouldn't have it. So that was that. But and then I tried to stream in the afternoon, and all my Bluetooth devices stopped connecting, and yeah, it was a real nightmare. So we actually struggled to get the stream online tonight as well. I didn't think it would work, but we finally got it going, so much better day at the end than how it started. So glad that things have come through finally. What have you been up to though? Yes, the commissions are all horror themed, so it's right up your alley. Oh my goodness, aren't you lucky? Congrats on that. So happy. Oh, Cody, by the way, Maquito sent me a clip of you talking about my art on your stream, and it was like melting my heart. So thank you for that. I really appreciated that. Your work is always so crazy creative. You know, we've got you and Charles on at the moment, and both of you just come up with these really wacky, crazy out there ideas, and yeah, really inspiring. You were actually one of the first Twitch streamers that I started watching when I was on Twitch, and I don't think I was very chatty on your stream for literally years. I was just lurking, but I would put it in the background and just watch your stuff, and yeah, it was really inspiring. I followed you because I felt that your work had a consistent style, and I really enjoyed that. I really love going to an artist and seeing them, you know, do something in a consistent style, and I find that that's really hard to find on Twitch, you know. To fix the website client venting issue, you can maybe paint a dark painting. Oh, like we did before, right? This dark painting, right? Yeah, we'll go back to working on that one. At least I have a stream running. That's good. You had a couple of bad weeks, but recovering now. Nothing Rona related, don't worry. Hopefully going back to streaming soon. Ah, that's not good. I'm glad it's not the corona, but whatever it is, it doesn't sound fun, you know? Really doesn't sound fun. And being sick is never a good thing, so I really hope you feel better soon. Get back to streaming for sure. I'm sure everybody on Twitch misses you like crazy, you know? My art is amazing and it's ridiculously easy to praise. Oh, thanks, Cody. Thank you. Yeah, the whole community on Twitch have been so supportive for me. I mean, I joined Twitch ages ago and I started streaming, but it was just way too hard for me at the time because I had a full-time job, and I was still learning how to do, you know, acrylic paintings at the time, so trying to learn how to stream and how to do painting at the same time just wasn't going well, so I gave it up, and I only started streaming last year in, I think, around September. So I started streaming in September, then I stopped streaming again because I had surgery, then I got right back into it after surgery. So had a bit of a wobbly start, but everybody on Twitch has been so crazy, you know, supportive of my work and supportive of my streams and just showing up, saying hi. I'm always blown away by how friendly people can be. I think it's just a very special art community we've got over here. Things like that are rare, you know. You're thinking the Goblin Guinevere is your favorite of the series. Oh, really? She is pretty cool. Thank you, though. Thank you. So I'm just trying to hopefully add some more contrast against the background for these feathers, because this little birdie is so close to that background, and if I don't add some more contrast, you'll barely be able to see him. So I want to make sure that I'm doing that properly. You're so happy I'm here and spreading the inspiration. Oh, Cody, same to you. Thank you. I don't know what hours you stream, but I barely get to see you on lately, so I don't know. Have you changed your stream time since I last kept watching you regularly? Or have you had a consistent stream time for the past couple of years? Because I definitely am never, you know, whenever I'm on, you're not often online, so must be streaming at the American hours, which for me is always a trouble. You know, other streamers have such crazy different hours to me, so not much going on our side of the world, unfortunately. What was streaming like for you when you first started out? Did you dread it at first, or why did you start streaming? That shows how far out of date you've become. In your day, Guinevere was a lovely lady that got tempted by Sir Galahad. I got no idea who that is, but sounds like a cool story. So I may need to go a little lighter than I have because my contrast is getting messed up, but that's okay. I can tone that down a little. King Arthur and the Knights at the Round Table. I think I remember that movie. Wasn't it played by the guy who also played one of the James Bonds? What's his name again? He's now passed away, unfortunately. The old guy with the nice smooth voice who always plays you know, these noble roles in movies. Sean Connery, exactly. Thank you, Charles. Yeah. Sadly, he's passed away now, but yeah, he played King Arthur and the one with Guinevere, and I love that one. The last night was the last night was Sean Connery and Richard Gere. Yeah, exactly. Not a movie, a book written in about 1200s or so. Okay. Didn't know that. But yeah, I love that movie. It's a really good movie. Definitely need to work on this contrast. Still not quite there, but I'll get there. schedule's been the same the past few months, just 3 nights a week. You'll be hitting your Twitch 1 year anniversary in April. Oh, right. Right. That's pretty awesome. Very nice. Are you still happy that you're streaming? Like, how has streaming been for you? They were popular stories back in the day when people read books. Exactly, yeah. People don't really do that these days, do they? Correction, first night? Okay. I unfortunately do need to call it a night because I have just reached my bedtime and I'm gonna do a very long stream tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to find somebody that we can raid because I want to share some of Chloe's friends and family with the rest of Twitch, so let us see who is online at the moment. Hopefully I'll see all of you guys on tomorrow because I am gonna do, so tomorrow I'll show you guys what I'll be working on tomorrow. I've got this beautiful story of Humpty Dumpty that I started illustrating for one of my children's books, and yeah, this page has been completed, but I'll be extending that to the second page, which is going to have some of the text as well, so they'll be connected as two spreads, and then I can add text to the second page. So tomorrow I need to make some progress on that, also start another page for that book series, so hopefully we can do that. But for now, let us have a look. Who else is streaming? I'll have a look quickly. It does look like both Sarah and Vivi are streaming. We have actually recently shared some viewers with Vivi, so want to see something before I go? Sure thing, Charles. Yeah, do share. Oh, thank you for following Frodelius. Welcome and thank you so much. And thank you, Captain Jungle. I didn't see that. Didn't see a lot of you guys. So sorry. Glad you caught some of my streams. Sleep well. Thanks, Cody. I'll quickly look at what Charles has shared. Oh my gosh! Guys, this little creep is so cute. I need to show you guys. Hang on. Guys, look what Charles just shared with us. Oh my goodness. Charles. He's amazing. I love his eyes. They just pop out like crazy. Oh my goodness. I love how you draw his feet. You know, they're not straight, they're so totally twisted. Love it. Oh my goodness. He's a total mushroom guy. For some reason, I don't think this little friend of his is gonna be well taken care of. I don't know. That's so awesome, Charles. Thank you so much for sharing. Hi, Hovanes! Unfortunately, it's the end of this stream. I'm so sorry. But I'll be coming up again tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a long stream tomorrow. You know, tonight's stream was really short, but tomorrow we're going to have a much longer stream. I'll be working on either my painting and keep going relentlessly, or I'll be going and doing my bookwork as well, so one or the other. Anyway, we're about to raid. Let us go and share some love with Sarah, and yeah, then hopefully I'll see all of you guys over there. I'll quickly raid my friend Sarah. She is, Sarah and I actually studied at university together in Adelaide. She is an amazing watercolor artist right through uni. She always did these beautiful raven paintings and watercolor pieces that are incredible. You guys are going to be astonished at her beautiful detailed dragons, but I'll let her work speak for itself, so let us raid Sarah. And I will see all of you guys over there. But for now, bye guys, see you soon, and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope I'll see you again soon. Thank you.